Yeah. Hi. Hello, everyone. This is Shanmugaraj. Welcome to my channel. One of the aims of this channel is to build a global knowledge sharing platform in the domains of leadership, agile, and project management. You can join me and help me with that aim either by subscribing to this channel or sharing my videos to your friends and people who are in need of it. All right. So, having said that, let us get into today's topic. Currently, we are discussing some of the leadership ideas from MIT Sloan School of Management. Today's topic is a manager's guide to X teams. Let us get into today's topic, a manager's guide to X teams. Right, this is written by Meredith Somers. It is published in this month. Why it matters? X teams help companies stay ahead of innovation and adapt to change. Here is how the leaders can start, manage, and support them within their own workforces. The world is changing exponentially. To keep up, organizations must rely on their teams to connect with and make sense of their environments and innovate quickly. But the traditional model, whereby teams focus on internal processes, roles, and goals, is no longer enough. According to MIT Sloan leadership professor Ancona, Deborah Ancona, the model that organization need now is an X team. X teams are built on the concept of out before in, with team members externally oriented to learn and discover what's happening in their world through ambassadorship, sense making, and task coordination. The X team members combine innovation in early phases with execution and create an infrastructure of innovation for the entire organization. Ancona is the founder of the MIT Leadership Center, and her research focus includes teams and distributed leadership. She is also a co-author of X Teams: How to Build Teams That Lead, Innovate, and Succeed, along with Hendrik Bressman. Revised and updated version is available in the market. Right now, let us look at how leaders can start X teams in their organizations, engage employees, and manage innovation up and down the organization. What are the three capabilities of X teams? The first one is ambassadorship. Team members make sure what they are doing connects to the strategy of the organization. They build relationships. They build support and momentum for their ideas with internal and external stakeholders. The second is sense making. Team members learn what their competitors are doing, what customers want and need, and where technologies are moving, and they understand the context in which their company and its people operate. Task coordination. Team members coordinate work with groups around the organization and larger ecosystem to ensure that departments are on board and collaborating. It doesn't matter where you use X teams, just start using them. While there is no limit to the size of an X team, Ancona said they operate best in tiers. A core team of about 5 people who manage the team and make decisions on next steps. Then the operational members who perform a particular task or conduct sense making or task coordination. Finally, outer members who join the team for a short period of time to lend their expertise to a project. This tiered, this tiered organization ensures that an X team can grow when necessary, but it is not overwhelmed with too many full-time members to actually get anything done. Because innovation is needed in nearly every functional area and every kind of work today, X teams can be applied anywhere in an organization. The key is to get the ball rolling and build momentum through successes and lessons learned. These new behaviors can then spread through the organization, creating a more nimble, connected culture and mode of operation. It does not have to be something absolutely new, it can be fine tuning what you have already been using it. I would use an X team when there is a real need to better keep up with external shifts, learn from others, and better understand our customers and technologies. Right? So when X teams do is important, but so is when they do it. If there is a lot of change going on, X teams should respond within a pulsing of attention and effort, depending on when they are needed in the innovation process. You might focus first outside to learn and then inside to process and oscillate from there. Right? So, similarly, the team might meet together to create, identify, and culture, and then separate and move from planning to doing to reflecting and back again. Once you started working with X teams, the next could be gain employee buy in through education and a step by step approach. Once an organization decides to implement X teams, leaders should begin to educate the workforce about the shift in approach to how work gets done. Pharmaceutical company Takeda, for example, embedded X teams into its research and development centers to learn about changes in the industry. The company also provided coaching for the teams to help them learn to reach outside Takeda's boundaries to process what they've learned and to partner with other companies to speed innovation. Part of this also requires a shifting organizational context where we don't blame people or punish people for reaching out across boundaries and sometimes getting it right and sometimes not so much. As X teams get off the ground, have members share stories about what worked and what didn't, the skills they developed, and how they are now able to think and do things differently. Stories help to power other people in the organization. To avoid overwhelming employees, make step by step changes. For example, if organization wants to know more about its customer, start with a goal for X team members to interview one customer per week. Allocate work to team members with a clear goals such as mapping the competitive space and finding out what the competitors are doing in the market. Consider bringing in the outside experts to brainstorm with the X team and then capture what's learned and communicate it to others. Finally, set guardrails to manage innovation. To maintain some control over innovation and avoid chaos, use a funneling system to choose among the new ideas generated from extremes. One of the key things to talk about is the idea that we're going to come up with a lot of ideas and not all of them will be good. A funneling system can help narrow down those ideas to ones that actually make into the practice. Southwest Airlines uses a choice committee to decide on those ideas, while Takeda's R&D centers have contests for the best new innovations. The winners are the ones that progress into the things that organization actually does or implements, maybe across the entire company or a unit. There could be another rule, for example, if there are too many teams working on small engineering projects, set the rule that organization won't fund a product unless it's going to make a certain amount of money in the marketplace, and establish collective quality control which empowers teams and individuals to say time out if they are worried about not being able to implement something or feel that they are going in the wrong directions. So these guardrails help people who are anxious to know that extreme work is going to be directed in a way that helps organizations to be better at what they do and to innovate more. With that, we have come to the conclusion of this video. Hope you guys got a fair understanding on how to go about implementing X teams in your organization. We understood three capabilities of X teams, right? We talked about three-tier architecture within the X team. We also talked about it's not about how to start it. It's about starting it somewhere and then get the employee acceptance buy-in and then go with step-by-step process. Finally, set guardrails to control innovation, right? So hope you guys like this kind of videos that help you to uh, operate better in your organization, to innovate in your organization better, right? So with that, I'm signing off. See you in next video.